Good evening, Alan. This week, as per your suggestion, I played SCP Containment Breach.
Alright, it's fucked up. This whole thing's fucked up. What am I doing playing this?
You're a monster. SCP stands for Secure, Contain, and Protect. It's a designation used throughout the game to reference all the horrible objects in this facility. SCP, and then a number. SCP Containment Breach didn't scare me at first, but that's mostly because I had some serious stability issues to solve. First, the game wouldn't launch, but running it as an administrator helped solve that problem. Next, every time I saved, I got this message. Sure, yeah. Okay. That was unusual. Ends up playing SCP more than 3 folders deep causes some problems. So next, I move the folder onto the desktop. This is where it finally ran, but still only sometimes. Every now and then the game would just crash upon reaching a new floor, which made capturing footage a nightmare, but don't worry, we got plenty to work with. It's a little tricky to do my usual breakdown with SCP, since the game is so heavy on atmosphere, and also ran so unstable. I'll start with the basics, and then I'll show off some footage of specific encounters. SCP Containment Unit starts with an unforgiving tutorial where 2 armed guards direct you to the room of SCP-173.
Well, we're here. Just get in there and follow all the instructions, and you'll probably be fine.
Oh boy. Okay.
Attention all Class D personnel. Please enter the containment chamber.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Look at that fucking thing.
Subject D9341. Enter the containment chamber or you will be terminated.
I'm here. I'm in it. I'm in
For
it.
testing.
This is the only creature in the game whose nature is directly told to you, as the man over the loudspeaker says.
Responding to any of our attempts to close it. So please maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 and...
No, no, no. 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 Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh! Oh god. It didn't make it very far. The plot of SCP Containment Breach is very simple. A power outage causes all of the creatures under observation to escape. Your task is to get the hell out. Each stage ends with your arrival at an elevator door, which then loads the next floor, and also your next SCP encounter. What you encounter is randomized, but the game does have certain scripted moments throughout. There are 4 potential endings. 5 if you count. Okay, well that's not okay, right? Okay, okay, okay. Oh! Well. Dying in SCP Containment Breach can be really frustrating. Take, for example, the first time I encountered SCP-939. Love it. Fucking...
Who the hell is that?
Save me. Who are you? Where are you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you? Oh my god. What is this place? Why is it there? I felt quite tricked, really, but the game's death screen informed me exactly what creature killed me. So armed with the knowledge of this creature's designation, I went to the database where I found this passage. They do not possess many vital organ systems. Oh my god. SCP's primary method of luring prey is the imitation of human speech in the voices of prior victims. So the voice that I heard here, love it, fucking...
Who the hell is that?
was actually the creature luring me to my doom. Armed with that new knowledge, I quickly beat... Oh, fuck! I quickly beat the stage. It's worth noting it's possible to find memos detailing the behavior of hostile SCPs, but due to the game's random nature, there's no guarantee you'll actually find them before the first encounter. When it comes to game design, I'd normally be upset about this sort of obscurity. Not informing your player of the rules is one of the biggest sins a game can make. However, let's take a second to talk about the atmosphere of SCP. The draw distance is extremely short, making every step frightening. There's unsettling sound effects at all times. There's sounds of violence and murder, yells of other creatures echoing from deep within other places of the facility. Also, the screen is dark as hell, your character pants exhausted after running, and you see how the screen is going black every few seconds? Yeah, that's my character blinking. There's a meter for how sore your eyes are getting, a 10-second reminder of your frail humanity. Spacebar is a manual blink button. SCP is all about facing dangerous corners of the unknown. Being killed for unfair reasons might suck, but it reinforces the main theme of the game, that you're only human, and the things going bump in the night are beyond your human understanding. In some ways, it's a game with more Lovecraftian themes than other titles that actually have the Lovecraft name attached. By now, you probably know if SCP is a game you'd like to try, and honestly, I don't have too much more to say about it. SCP is a horror game of endurance. It's torture to play, but there's nothing quite like it either. I hate and love it in equal measure. Instead of trying to break the game down further, I thought instead I'd just share my experiences with a few first encounters, and then break down what I learned later on the database. The two most common threats are SCP-173, who we saw in the opening, and SCP-106. Here's the first time I discovered SCP-106. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. That's gonna happen. Oh god. Oh god. This is awful. This is awful. I didn't understand what happened to me, so I went to the wiki and discovered that SCP-106 sends you to a pocket dimension. It ends up this pocket dimension is randomized, and if you can make it to the end, you can escape without being killed. It didn't go that way for me. Oh! Am I dead? Please, let it end. This is worse than death. Oh, thank God. Thank God. The random seed really enjoyed sending me to the SCP-939 room. Oh, come on, man. Oh, shit. A lot. Many times. Oh, no. Here's an encounter with SCP-970, which took me a little while to figure out. I've never successfully gotten into a room where I could see things. Nickel battery. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, we got a card. An empty cup. Oh boy. Ends up SCP-970 is a series of endlessly recurring doors, and each time you pass through, any number of horrible things can occur. Dead bodies can appear, your character can become injured, you can lose items in your inventory. I got pretty lucky, though. Here's SCP-372. Oh. So I'm going to close this door. And then maybe when I hear it open, I'll know he's approaching. Oh, what the hell was that? checked the database later, and SCP-372 is known as the Periphery Jumper. He can only be seen in the corner of your eyes. And finally, here's SCP-990, an SCP you can only encounter on the loading screen. Okay, let's load this and see where this left off. What is happening with this loading screen? Okay. SCP-990 is known as the Dream Man, and I suspect all these scrambled characters are a reference to the famous theory that it's impossible to read in a dream.
I would want to wake up, but
What is going on? And of course, there's SCP-173. This one and SCP-106 hound you relentlessly throughout the game. And I died many times to 173. No, hey, him. Get him. Get him! Oh, shit. I hear you. Where are you? Oh my, what the hell? SCP is still being updated with new content from time to time. And I mean, look at the database of content that this game pulls from. Look at it. It's huge. I ended up spending a lot of time here just sifting through these entries. It's here I found one of my favorites, SCP-294. It's a coffee machine with a keyboard on it, capable of dispensing any liquid requested. I've heard it's been added to the game, but sadly I never encountered it. SCP's inability to run on my machine is both a blessing and a curse. I wish I had more to show. I never found SCP-1074 either, a painting which mesmerizes its viewers. But unfortunately, the longer SCP ran, the more it kind of started to collapse in on itself with errors. Truth be told, though, SCP's instability to run on my machine added to its mystique. There were times I wondered if there was an SCP in the database that causes virtual memory errors, and the game was actually just doing an ingenious fourth wall break. Maybe I'll submit that to the SCP database. Despite having some of the lowest production value of most horror games out there, SCP managed to chill me to my core. It's an excellent example of how you can accomplish a lot with very little. As always, thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with the happiest game I can find in my Steam library. We're not going down there.